Ready, just come in. Good afternoon, good evening, welcome, Happy New Year to you all. Welcome to WABS Business Today. I'm your host, Goldstring Ali Day. Today we are talking about many topics to what's going on in Africa today. Let me see. Guess two is Bala. Today we have our brother in the studio with us today, Bala Jatta. Let's see. Hello, Bala. Can you hear us?
Yes, hello.
How you
I'm
doing, brother?
hearing you.
Okay,
And how
nice
is
to
it?
see you. It's
I am
good.
hearing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have Adeku. Is that you, Adeku? Let's see where you are there now. Hello, Adeku, camera two. Let's see. Hello, Adeku. Are you there? Are you hearing us? Anyway, how is it? How is it been going, my brother, Bala? Yeah,
Uh,
while we're waiting for Adeku to,
it's
to
fine.
come in. It's just going to come in and gone again.
Yeah, I
Yes.
understand. But Ahmad also might be joining us today as our guest. I am fine
Okay.
as usual, trying, as you
Uh,
know me. It's
okay.
2026.
2026, a new year, the
Yes,
whole year was gone
yes,
past us now.
definitely. Yeah,
It's moved
yeah.
on. So,
Trying to look into realities of the happenings. So,
okay.
how about you?
Not too bad. So what's the latest? What's the latest in the Gambia? Yeah.
Not much. Only New Year events going around. People having their public holiday yesterday, and today some are back to work. But guys like me, myself, trying to start work on Monday officially
Okay.
because it's half day and trying to spend some time with the family, which I haven't been
Hmm.
giving myself the chance before the end of year, trying to work on the program
Hmm.
agendas for 2026. That was the challenge, yeah. But then at least I take a break after the new year. I add
Hmm.
additional day for myself. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the interactive program for all of those of you who are tuned in. So if you want to send a message, feel free to type a message in the Facebook, and we'll see the message and we'll answer you if you have any questions or any queries at all. Yeah, we're still waiting for the other host, which is Adeku in Nigeria. So at the moment, Bala's going to give us a rundown of what's happening in the Gambia. So Bala, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again. Uh, I there is nothing much that I have to say that is special for the beginning of the year, because, like you heard from our last week conversation, that I was complaining about our young folks perishing in this deep sea, um, which some are mourning their people from taking an exit from Genek. We had the boat capsized, so I haven't put in much attention in it, honestly. But then I had this is what is disturbing many families, and I think it's disheartening. Like, people
What was
are
the death
enjoying.
toll what was the death toll of that capsize in the end?
If I'm not mistaken, it's 190 or 70, something
That's
like
a
that,
lot of
approximately.
people. What the ferry what goes
Yes,
from
very soon.
Gambia? The ferry what goes to Gambia? What
Yeah,
it's sunk?
yeah, you have to understand. Some are using Gambia as their gateway. With the
Okay.
sub-region is using Gambia because Gambia is one country that is special in terms of
Yeah. It's
movement.
tolerant, isn't it?
You
It's a
know,
tolerant country.
yeah, yeah.
It's a
So
lot of
I
people
think,
live there.
yeah, I think this is becoming a real problem. But I know government is putting a test to it. They have to take step up. It's really not well with many this new year. But then you still have to understand, some have to be out with their family for fun, enjoying the new year as to the best of their ability. So, long story short, some are depressed and sad with the incident that has happened. So it's an accident that we didn't pray for. But then some are back from, I mean, Western countries coming back for holiday, trying to enjoy with
Oh,
their families. So this is
okay.
what is happening right now. Yeah.
Okay. I believe we've got a Deku just joined us from Nigeria, so I want to try and get him up there on the screen right now as soon as possible. This is me, a Deku. Okay. Hello. Oh, it's not. Is that? Oh, it's not even a Deku. This is Sorry, introduce yourself, brother.
It's should be Ahmad.
Aman, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello guys. I am so happy to be here. Hello Bala. Hey, hello boss. How is everything?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I'm
yeah.
name is Amat Njai from Senegal, and I am youth ambassador of Senegal, and also
okay.
chairperson of United Diplomat of Africa, based in South Africa,
Okay.
and
So
also I work with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Senegal. Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
Nice one. This is
Yeah, I string. I don't know if okay. String. I believe Ahmad has introduced himself. He is our guest today. Ahmad, welcome on board. Welcome to WABS Business today. I believe String is working on the technical issues there behind the
okay.
scenes. So,
Okay.
String, that's Ahmad. He's our guest for today.
Okay. 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 And he's in Senegal. Okay, so we're still waiting for
Yeah.
Adeku. Let me
I
quickly
think
yeah. Let me quickly try and get Adeku back with us. Yeah, so hopefully he'll
is
log in.
is he sending signals or
Yeah, I've sent him another request so he can log
yeah?
in.
Then you can
So,
go forward with our please.
discussion, yes, continues to continue talking. Meanwhile, we are waiting for him. So in London,
Yeah,
we
you
had
can talk to our guest because today
okay,
you know he's the youth ambassador for Senegal and he's working with the foreign service. So we should give him the opportunity for him to explain what he is representing the youth league into the continent for. Yeah, because he's a
okay,
brother that I know very well. He's very determined and very optimistic about the whole programs of the continent to see that youths are leading the way for better Africa.
okay. Right, so interview him, then let him speak. Are you
Yeah.
hearing
Okay.
us, brother?
Anyway, Ahmad, welcome. Can you hear me, Ahmad?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. It's WABS family. We have a program agenda that we wanted to discuss, and this has to do with the introduction, which you did already. And the number two thing is our goals for 2026, which we are trying to do with you because we feel like our goal is now to reach out to youth leaders that are representing the continent into another level for a better growth. What stand are you taking for Senegal right now, and what stand are you taking for Africa in this 2026 calendar? What is your plans and what are your goals?
Yeah, thank you so much about this question. About the agenda 2026, I think like firstly we have to collaborate. We have like to share our ideas also, and also I think the most important is like to have a good connection who can help us for everything. Yeah.
George, did you hear his part?
I heard everything what he said. Yes, it's very interesting. Yeah, so we at
Yeah.
WABS we're reaching out across the whole of Africa, and trying to link up ourselves up with the majority of Africa so that we all speak from one tongue. Yeah, and we support each other. Okay, right. When we find something what is good and it's working, we share it with each other, so we support each other along that and along those lines as well. Okay, Bala.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Njai. Like you said, we found ourselves in connecting to Senegal through you. We wanted you to not to be an ambassador for your country alone or for the institution that you are representing, but we wanted to count on you. The WAPS network, it's a regional project, it's a continental project. The goal is to reach out to the youth leaders, sell the idea all across the continent to make sure the network you are saying. So, without wasting time, because Adeko is to join us, we are expecting him to be. He is our communication director, WAPS, but he's still having some technical issues. We will go to number three, which has to do with the pilot countries. I wanted to inform you that Senegal, because the idea originated from Gambia, you understand, and Senegal is um, next to Gambia, you understand. So, what do you think will be our opportunities in trying to network with the Senegalese uh, authorities in trying to implement this project for the whole of Africa?
Yes, for me, I think like we have to submit. uh, like the business plan about the project. If you have the strong business plan about that, like it will be easy to collaborate and to have a connection with the government of Senegal. With them, for me, it's not very hard to approach them because I am with them right now. So if we have a strong business plan about the project, I believe we will have a good connection because right now everything's in my country in Senegal. They need like to have a collaboration with like others country, and mostly is use about use project or the project who have like a financial project like that. So for me, if you have a strong business plan about that, will help a lot of things. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
String, you had him. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We have strong business plan. Like I said to you, we're looking into well, agriculture is is one sector that we are dealing with. I was actually recently speaking with a brother named Fallou in Senegal, who is a minister who deals with the ports and the fisheries and that. Okay, and I was getting some very good strong reactions from Fallou. Is as far as trade is concerned, and being able to move fish which is caught in Senegal to other parts of Africa, especially towards the interior. So we're looking at ways of transporting, yeah, fish to other parts of Africa, especially like inland where the people are far away from the sea and not getting fresh fish. Yeah, so we have these kind of projects, and that we're actually on the ground speaking with ministers as well in Senegal.
Yeah. Thank you so much, String, for that insight. Mr. Jai, like to say, you have to be in the forefront of these guidelines because we will delegate certain things to your country because it's mentioned in our pilot projects. Just to say, we there was a time we built some boats to have a test program, have um, some fishing boats in the sea so that food consumption could be cheaper for the masses. Because the coming of WABS is to make sure there is a fair trade link and there should be opportunities for people to get to work. When we work on what we earn, then at least the charges will be, you know, um, fair for everyone. So the whole thing is like what String is saying. Senegal, we are looking at them with a higher priority, especially with the side of agriculture. You understand? This boat thing, it's a project that we are working on right now. I went to Gunjur. There is a area in the northern side, sorry, the southern part of Gambia. I went to Gunjur to do some studies with some people, and we are in negotiation. We wanted to see how Gambia we will try and have some boats that are going to be assigned to people to make sure the expensive price on people on the ordinary to go down. You understand? Like he's saying, those far from the seaside should also have access to this, fair stake. So we are working on mechanisms that is possible. But then Senegal, apart from the fishing side, which is under agriculture, we are still looking at the agricultural part, which we have to discuss as we move on to get certain things connected. I've seen a project that your brother Chornyan is doing. I will comment him on that. We have to believe in giving chance to ourselves to try something. The mistake that has happened before, we import much of food from outside, let's say most of these countries, but the moment we start um, creating opportunities for outside world to have equity with us by collaborating like you elaborated in your statement, this will give us chance to have our own tractors and have better equipments because already we are blessed with the soil. We have the land. Senegal, it's amazing. It's just like Gambia. The land is flat. So I don't know how you will guide us when it comes to the time for this, but we want you to play a leading role in giving us the heads up so that we can work with the agricultural ministry and the youth ministry on this project. Hence, you are working with the foreign department. So, based on to that opportunities that you are saying, so I think I will then move to the fourth one, which is the um, private sectors. I believe he put pilot, but private sectors. So you said in your statement that through, I mean, a proper plan project, Senegal is open to work with any entity that is legally operating. You understand, within its perimeters. Just wanted to know how is the private sectors also willing to collaborate, because this job requires both sides to work in hand, government and private, because this is where I think Africa can move faster. What advice would you give to that side as our guest?
Yes, thank you so much. And I went to camp about like the project of agriculture and also the project of Fish Island. These things can help a lot because in Senegal they need to have a good project of agriculture because the program of our new government, they need like to operate all of project of agriculture and also for the island sector also. For these things is a good opportunities to work with them. And about like the private sector also, I have lucky to know the director general of APIX. APIX in Senegal is them who give all license in Senegal, like the NINEA and Register of Commerce in Senegal. So about like the project of private sector, sorry, these things can the first things is like to have the license and after to know who you can collaborate. And in Senegal is very easy and is open for everyone for that. Yeah, for these things is a good things. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking myself to start setting up a base here in the UK where we can actually have have fish imported from Senegal and be sold here in the UK. So I'm actually looking into that myself at the moment. But from I can get fish here, I can bring other products here because we have a large African population in Europe, yeah, as well as the UK. And if we can start that trade with Africa, so that we can get our food, what we consume ourselves here, because most of the food what we consume here in the West is brought to us via the Indians, and that's a whole market which, and the Asians, which is a whole market that we ourselves, okay, right, could develop for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not saying to replace them fully, but we can some of that income could go back into our development of the continent if we were to set up these kind of networks.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a sorry, yeah, it's a good things about like the project of that. Yeah, I will call one of my friend. He be in the ministry of a pesh. I don't know what that is called in English. So
Okay.
he worked in this ministry, and after that, I will we will see with them because I remember last time when I heard about that. Right now, this new government about like the project of fish, they you have to have the license of
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yes, and this license I think like is a little bit not it's not hard to get it, but is there you have to do one procedure to get it. But I think is not hard. But I will call my friend about that. He have more experience of that. Yeah.
Yes. Also,
Uh,
also another thing we were interested in as well while we're in Senegal would be also broadcasting licenses as well. License so we can
Yes.
broadcast, so we can be a broadcaster, even the digital TV or digital radio licenses. Yeah, if they are being, if they are there, we would like to eventually achieve one as well, so we can go out and hit people on terrestrial TV and terrestrial radio as well. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for that insight, Mr. Njai, and String. Thank you for that um, link that one is trying to network with, because this is the sense behind WABS Business Today. One thing I would tell you, Mr. Njai, I have to be sincere, and I will comment your this government on it. I don't know how things will unfold later, but I've seen their stand, and they're progressing. I've seen something that I've never seen Senegalese government doing, like coming here, creating, a foundation that they have to empower their people with boats to go and fish, because their men are at the southern part of the country. You understand? They have settled there. They have their families there. They are fishermen. But to be honest enough, the Senegalese government this past year worked so hard. I think it may be 10, 10 boats, if I'm not mistaken, but I know they sent some representatives to come and inaugurate that at the seaside. You understand? So it either has to be somewhere around Tanje or Gunjur, somewhere. But then I know the government has take some bold step to look into its own youth and equip them so that they can work and earn. You understand? I am commending this government for that, because that is what I mean a responsible government should do. Because in my country, you can be licensed. Yes, they can give you license A, B, C, D. But let's say a government that is normal, the former president, Yahya Jammeh's time, there were time he was giving votes to people, you understand, to work and earn. So this is where um, employment opportunities comes in. So, but this in this government, I haven't seen. So I've been here, and into the testimony of what I'm giving you, the Senegalese government came with their representative and gave new boats to the Senegalese people that are settled in the Gambia and operating to make a living. So I'm commending your government for that. It shows their responsibility towards their people. And I know if they can do that in the Gambia, they might be channeling it somewhere, which is showing you, the youth leaders, are doing the right cause. And you are doing the right call for what the government and the people are looking at.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm
because
commending you.
if the government are supporting in that kind of way as well, it's like we could have a warehouse here in the UK if they would support us. Okay, right. So that not only fish can be sold there, but other products. Okay, right, from Senegal and the Gambia could be sold here, because those are the initiatives that we actually need. We need support to create those links. Those
Yeah.
links. Yeah.
Yeah, which I am very sure with his efforts that will happen, because I've seen his work, I've seen what he is doing, and to tell you, if many of we the young ones are not afraid to test our limits, the Africa we are looking for will surely appear very soon. Will
Absolutely.
surely appear very soon. And if he is to represent his country into whatever call that he thought will benefit his country, then that is helping the continent to move with advancement. This is different from individual, conception of trying to have that luxurious life, trying to build a life that you cannot even empower your own people. I'm sorry to say this, but in many of our countries, it's not that we don't have. We have, but we lose the steps along the way.
Yeah, it's the
We lose the
leaders.
steps. So, Mr. Njai, yeah, Mr. Njai, thank you for your service for your continent, not your country, but your continent. Thank you. Um,
Okay, next up on
String,
the
how do
agenda.
you see? Because he's
Yeah.
doing the service for the continent, or is it not for the continent?
Well, it's for the whole
Yeah, for,
continent, isn't it? It's
for
for us everywhere.
exactly.
Well, it's for us everywhere, because see, the minute we have an organization or a structure in place, okay, that is friendly to us and helps us support each other and build and develop our skills collectively. You understand what I'm saying to you? Then it's got to be better for all of us. It doesn't matter which country you go into. It's gonna be better for us long term. Yeah, because another one of my projects is, like I said, I still want to go and set up a data center in Ghana, right by the university, because they have a big university there in Ghana. Okay, right, where I'd like to set up a data center there, and instead of the boys them leaving to go to Europe, we develop them there, let them develop Africa there. Yeah, because they're only leaving to go to Europe, okay, right, because there's no work. And that's not only just in Ghana, it's the same thing in Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria, all of these countries, the people who are leaving, they're leaving because there's no industry. Yeah, but the minute we start to set up industry, we'll find out that we will have people who would stay and be part of those industries. The world is all about digital. It's a digital world that we're moving into now. Yeah, telecommunications, internet, AI, all of these things, okay, right, require data centers, and they require a young generation of people who can push and look at research the limits that we can go to with these technologies. Because these technologies allow us. I mean, right now, what we're doing now is due because I have my own servers where I'm able to do this. If I didn't have my own servers, I would not be able to do my broadcasting the way we are doing the broadcasting. You understand, bro? So, and with Bala, we've just lost Bala. I don't know what's happened to Bala, but he should be back soon. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of facilities at the moment you have in Senegal for ICT or computer development and data development. But even there, I'd like to set up and start training our youth to use these kind of equipments. I know there's a lot of people who go to school and they learn, but they don't have any jobs when they come out of school. When they come out of university, they don't have the jobs. Yeah, so I want to go on a buy-in platform where we can buy and source equipment, all different types of equipment that we're going to need in order for us to push forward our agendas. Yes, brother. You think that's a good idea?
Yes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea because right now, many youths try to learn about technology because it's a good way right now to success. Is what they told. Yeah.
Yeah. So with data centers there, it'll increase the knowledge base and allow them to practice what they have learned to the universities and in the schools. Yeah. Therefore, creating I mean, you go down the market and you will see there are loads of people selling loads of different products. But the thing is with these people, they're not on the internet, so they're not global. It's just local.
Okay.
The minute you have internet presence, okay, right, then you can actually reach out globally to global people. And we're getting a feedback. Yeah, we can actually reach out to people globally then. Yeah.
Okay.
Because your website is your shop place.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You understand what I'm saying
Exactly.
to you? So it's simple of taking the photographs of the products what you're selling, putting up information and the prices, and being able to sell the products. And it comes down to distribution.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we have a warehouse, so let's say in London, we could take on a lot of different products. Yeah, and
Okay.
distribute them. When you sell them, we distribute them. Remember, same like how Amazon works. Yeah, Amazon
Okay.
don't make the products. Amazon takes them from people who make the products, and all they do is offer the distribution and the marketplace for the people to sell their products.
Okay. Okay. I understand very well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
This
understand
kind
what
of
I'm saying to you? So on that level, a lot of the products and services that we know that we have in Africa, yeah, could be developed. And like I said, a lot of the stuff can be sold itself within Africa because Africa has got the largest growing young population on the planet.
very true.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it's
these
true.
people then would buy the services and use the services and the
True.
products if it's available, and it's easier to ship because we're on a continent. We're on
It's
a
true,
continent.
true.
It's easier to ship stuff from one end of the continent to the other end of the continent as long as we've got good governance and good well, get rid of borders and just have decent um, communications, road communications. You understand? Yeah,
Yes,
even sea
exactly.
communications as well, because all the seaports going around Africa is a place where we can drop containers and distribute from there. It's just distribution centers.
Okay, okay, I understand pretty well. Yes, it's
Yeah,
true.
have you got another um, device on listening to what we're talking about? Because I'm getting the
Yes,
feedback.
yes.
Yeah, you have to turn off the
I
other one
feel.
because it's feeding back. It's playing through the other device. Yeah, turn the
Sorry.
volume down on the other device so that we don't get the feedback because it's repeating itself.
Yes, yes, I hear you very well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
there's
yes, yes.
there's another device on.
Yes, no, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, you turn off the volume on the other device. Yeah.
Yeah. Let
Okay,
me
that's
check.
good. So you can hear me
Yes.
properly now. That's good.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause I'm
okay.
getting feedback.
Mm-hmm.
That's also getting the feedback. I don't know where Bala has gone for the moment. So if you would like to tell the world some more about Senegal and even down to the things what Senegal can sell to the world or produce for the world.
Senegal? What's the
Yeah.
icon? Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you can let the world know more about the products or the services that they are
Mm-hmm.
developing in the Senegal. I know that you do things like avocado. I know you have fish. I know you have bulba. Yeah, there are different things which you have out there. So an
Yes.
insight.
Yes, Senegal, they have like about agriculture. They have a lot of things about agriculture.
Yes.
So even like the cashew. I don't know if you heard cashew.
Yeah, no cashew.
Cashew, they have a lot of the cashew, mango also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, potato. They do it a lot. But and also cacao.
Okay.
Cacao,
Cocoa.
they have it. A lot. Cocoa, sorry, yeah, they have it a good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's another thing which I'd like to start doing when I get back to Africa is set up or work on setting up a chocolate factory.
chocolate factory. Okay,
So we can process our own cocoa. Yeah, because Africa, all of the cocoa in the world, majority of it coming from Africa, and a
true,
lot of Africans have never eaten chocolate.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you produce
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
and the thing is, the more we get to manufacturing and um, processing of our raw materials, yeah, is the better it is for us because then we can sell it at a higher premium.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because the minute you
Mm-hmm.
put a package, the minute you put cashew nuts into a package and you put a date on it, it
Mm-hmm.
sells at a different price than the people on the street selling it in the little bags.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
international people will buy it because it's already got a
Mm-hmm.
package. It's got a date. It's date stamped and everything because it's in a proper packaging. And that
Okay.
would be with most food products.
Very true.
Most food products, because what
Okay.
I did an experiment when I was in Gambia a few years ago,
Oh.
where we packaged some stuff and we spoke to tourists and they
Oh.
would they would go for the stuff which was in the package with date stamps and labels on, yeah. Then the stuff which never had any labels, just somebody on the street making it. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay. I
Yeah.
understand
So
very well.
yeah, so it's on these levels and what we need to get. I don't know what's happening with brother Bala.
Bala, yeah,
If,
yeah. I
yeah,
think yes.
because
Well,
yeah, because
the,
I want to see if I can.
yeah, it's a good things. To be honest, is what I told. Like in Senegal, I swear, like if you have a good project for collaboration, for I don't know, for buy something there, right now is not hard. It's very easy to get it. Just the good things is to have a network there, to have a connection there. If you have it, it's very easy to do whatever you want. So about that, I can we will do a lot of things about agriculture, about fish also. These things I will do it my best. Yeah.
Okay, that is very good because, like I said to you, like I said to you, most of the places that I've actually travelled to in Africa, we don't have any kind of price control. And
Okay.
because we don't have any kind of price control, one day you can go and buy bananas and they cost you 10 sefa. Next day you go
Yeah.
50 sefa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's
Yeah.
very
So
true.
it's hard for the individual person to
Uh-huh.
budget themselves.
It's
Yeah,
true.
because if
Very
the
true.
prices are going to be continuously changing and the governments are not setting the prices and so that it stays within the price that the people can eat, then we
True.
have problems, don't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Very true.
yeah. There is something on which is causing a echo. Can you hear the echo?
Oh. Yes. The echo. Yeah. I heard it. Yeah. I think it's about my area. I think. Yeah.
Is there somebody
Yes.
else who's got another? No, it's not that. I'm hearing myself again when I'm speaking. So there must be
Yes. Let me
somebody
check
else
my.
in
I
the
think
room
here
there who's watching it on
would be better.
television or has it on something
Yeah.
else. So the sound is coming, it's playing back through the speaker.
Yeah. I think now is better, right?
That's better. Yeah, that's better because it's not playing through the speaker. Yes, because it's bad when you're getting poor sound quality. It's not good for the listeners or the viewers. They're having bad sound quality. The way it is now,
Exactly.
there's no echo.
Yes, it's better. It's better.
That's
Exactly.
much better now. Yes, because you put the headpiece in. You was listening to the speakers before, innit? You was listening
Yes,
to
it's
through
true.
the
Very,
speakers. Yes. Okay.
very good speaker.
On when you log in next time, it's got something on there what says echo cancellation. When you're in the other room, it
Okay.
says echo cancellation. If you click on that,
Okay.
even if you're using the speakers, it's not gonna echo.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very
because
true.
it'll
Very
cut me
true.
out when I'm speaking. Yeah, because it's very 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 annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna wind up the program for now because I believe that the other two, Bala and Adeku, yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're having problems at the moment. That's another thing
No
which is really
problem.
bad with our internet in Africa. Yeah,
Yes, it's
we
true.
pay the highest prices in the world for internet, and we get the poorest quality, the poorest
Very
service.
true.
It's the same thing with the
Very
phones.
true.
You pay the highest price in the world for phones, for your data and for your phone calls, but yet you get the poorest service because they don't take us seriously. And that's another
Very
reason
true.
why I was talking about setting up our own data centers. Because with data centers,
True.
you can have call centers. Yeah, which
It's
means that
true.
you
Yeah.
can get products and you can phone people and sell the products. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. Over here, you get it all the time. You get a phone call and they're trying to sell you something or another. When you get your
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
calls
Yeah.
over here, the same thing we can do in Africa. Yeah,
Mhm.
because we have the facility, we have the technology is one thing, we have the equipment which is another thing. Okay, right, and we have the
Yes.
will to make this stuff happen. So therefore, as we find like-minded people, we will develop what we are doing.
Very good things.
Yes, we will
Exactly.
definitely
Okay.
develop what we're doing and pushing it forward. Anyway,
Okay.
I'd like you to say your goodbyes. I'll put you on so you can say your
Thank you.
goodbyes to the people and
Yes. Thank you. So I think to, if possible, to have like your, I will ask you, Barla, to have your contact so we can connect more. Yeah.
so it's back to me then. Hi, this is your host, G String. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about the technical issues that we had today. Hopefully, by the time we're doing our next program, we'll have less technical problems. If you are looking to be a part of what we are doing or be involved in what we're doing, you can find us at WABS Africa. Yeah, or type in West African Business Solutions and you'll find us. We have WABS UK. We do TV, we do radio stations. So if you're interested in having your own TV station or your own radio station, we are there. Oh, sorry, one second. We're getting our brother back. Let me see. Where's my brother Bala? Okay, brother Bala, you're back. Let me see. Let's get you in here.
Like I have some issues with my internet.
I know the same
I'm
thing
so
we was to
sorry
say.
for that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway,
My other brother's gone.
it's
So
part of it. It's always part of it.
Okay. So I'll let you continue, Bala.
Yes. Uh, After losing connection, I was watching some of the things we are saying with Ahmed, and it's very interesting. Like things that can be done, opportunities that such countries like Senegal deserved, because this is what awareness will be of benefit to many. It doesn't matter what level we are, but the moment we have the mind to add value in each other's life, it's a plus for all of us. So the reception of my connection may not be that perfect, but I believe you are hearing me clearly. So
Yeah, I've got you clear.
this exchange of opportunities is what Africa needs. For me, what amazed me it's the potential that we have.
So sorry about the technical issues what we're having at the moment. Unfortunately, Africa has very poor internet, and until we start doing it for ourselves, okay, right, we're at the mercy of others, and that's what happens when you're saying things that they don't want you to be saying or trying to unite each other. Okay, right, they cut in and they cut you out. You understand what I'm saying to you? They have that power. That's why it's important for us to have our own infrastructure. Our own infrastructure will keep us going. Yeah, this is what happens. It's not the first time that we've had this because the minute we start to talk about unification and strength, we find out that they cut us. Yeah, they can't cut me here where I am, but they can cut from in Africa because we don't have our own servers over there yet. But the minute we have our own servers and our own uplinks, okay, so we can go directly to satellites, we will be in a much better position. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get back my brother Bala from the Gambia. But until he comes back, let me play some. See if I can find something to play for you. Give me a second. Bear with me. This is Mancar string. Okay, so I don't know. Hello, brother. Hello.
My
Sorry, you're
Of
back.
late, I will be having challenges. I'll be having challenges with my internet, but I know we just have 15 minutes to wrap up
I know. I know.
today.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get it. We're
So
gonna get it because see, the internet problem is what we have is when we are talking real things and we're trying to unite because we do not own our own systems over there yet in Africa. They control our communications. So when we are talking interesting things, they can
yeah.
cut us out easily and drop our signals. Yeah, and that is what happens to us more time. Yeah,
Mm.
but in London we have our own service, so the
Yeah.
actual broadcast will never go off. Yeah, but as soon as we've got ours down there, we will have a different different
Yes.
different thing. Anyway, go on, continue, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if Ahmed is still there. Like I was going to number 5, which is the implementation process. We understand the environment. Senegal is not hard to network with because already in the Gambia I have listed about 15. Um, the priority is the first 10, but then in by extension 15 institutions that we have to be working with. So WABS definitely is going to do some remarkable job this 2026, which we have already planted to operate on. Officially, once we are at the office, we are going to we have programmed ourselves to make some of those institutions. These are young Gambians. These are young entrepreneurs. These are young leaders that can move the mountain. So with the resources that we are packaged with, we wanted to give them chance to join the platform, see what the network can also do, where we can even join hands and create a corporate body and then discuss on matters that will help the country and bring employment opportunities to the people, and be the best service providers for that matter. So this is one thing that we have stepped on for this 2026, and we are still looking at the trade ministry with the foreign ministry to have something in mind that has to help our work in this country before moving to external countries. So the youth ministry is also involved, together with the agricultural department. So, but in all this, we are expecting, if GCCI is willing to collaborate, and then be the best moderators for what we wanted to do. But for our platform ourselves, we have put up to 10 to 15 companies that are ready to give a try with what we are to approach Gambians with, and moreover the continent, because like I said, the pilot project should start from Gambia and then picked up to other countries. So in Senegal, with his guidance, Ahmed guidance, we hoping, um, people like Chornyan that we are looking at will definitely look up to this call and then see what has to happen, because these are people that are definitely into into top of things, making their people equipped with skills, having them produce their own agricultural foodstuffs, and making the country very resourceful. So in getting back to the Gambia, where the whole pilot project is starting from, I definitely know there are some specific people which I don't want to um, elaborate before, but it keeps on popping in. A guy like Prince Sanyang, a very cool brother, an entrepreneur, a social servant. Rahma could also be another person, and a brother that I personally don't know, but through social media, knowing that he could be a plus for this country, which is Alex Dabo in US. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there is another Gambian I listed. So I'm willing to approach these people to see how we make things happen. Because in the looks of things, I will tell you, we don't want to leave things the way they are. We wanted to make sure change comes in. Yeah, this is my statement for now. That's through the implementation process.
Okay, yeah, because at the moment I'm looking for investors who want to set, we can buy get a warehouse here, so that we can start taking on and distributing and selling products from Africa. Yeah, because we have large amount of people from the diaspora here. Yeah, and to do trade between here and there amongst our own, even if we're eating our own products, we can develop these things, but we need the support. We'd actually need the support to create the centers here, so that we have a hub here, so that when anything what you are sending over here, we can accommodate it and then distribute it back out, which will create jobs for our people here and at home. Yeah, so if you can grow the food there, we can sell it here. We can sell and distribute it here, and other parts of Africa as well. Other parts of Africa as well. Yeah, I mean, there are big markets. There are big markets here and in other places that we just need the support from our people in order to make these things happen. As you know, that I've invested quite a lot into what we're doing already, as you don't know already, my brother. Yeah, to make a lot of what we're doing become a
Yeah.
reality. But it's just support I need now. It's just more support I need now. Yeah, we've tested it so
It's
we can see that what I'm
it's
doing works. Yeah,
it's like you're saying, like, Alhamdulillah. As we were talking, there was Hassan going on, which
yes,
my mind was also onto,
yeah, the
because
prayer.
it reminded me that in 8 minutes time we should be on prayers
Wrapping
and
up.
stuff
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah,
But
eight
then I will
minutes.
just try and post this so that we can have a, because I think we have only one that is the anticipated challenges that we expect before the closing remarks. So, like you say, in terms in connection to the investors, these people really they know the problem of this continent because they are international travelers, and they are deeply connected by family to the people on the ground here. And I feel like I don't know what is the problem, what may be the barriers, but these people I am calling on you, they are very connected to the to whatever thing that is happening in the ground here. So I for one personally, the community, that's the WAPS community that I'm talking about, if they don't mind um, the approach we're gonna sell to them, if they can take it, this one will give a better chance to network with any international body to work
body.
with. This you are saying because the moment people stop seeing themselves as an individual and accept the cooperative, I mean the corporational mindset that we can join for hands and then create a force that will help us achieve something, I mean, by extensive, um, uh, then this will help. You understand? This will help because where I am having an issue is people that has this belief that you invite somebody to come and join and then build something. Then he has this mindset of seeing it as your own. No, this is not how corporations operates.
Mm.
Because if you are to, I mean, form anything with me, your manager should be in the picture, your finance or your consultant, they should all have a role to play. We are talking of
Mm.
building something that can be our empire, I mean our empire. You understand? So if, let's say for example, we know we have land issues here and the elders that we are having in this country are not talking over it. They know the problem, and shelter is a big problem in this country. They are keeping their mouth on it. They don't want to talk about it. All they want to do is to give the upper story, and then the root cause down, it's killing. So I will look to the to the ones that I think deserve to be talked to. Not that these our elders that are controlling the business here in the Gambia cannot help or cannot support, but then the changes has to come from an inside community that has to lead something so that people can see where the difference are. But we will see how we talk on this because this has to do with our, I mean, 2026 goals. These are plans that I don't want to disclose onto the internet. I want the actions to be seen. I will just go to the anticipation of challenges that we cannot avoid. um, we know networking with people might be frustrating at one point, but whatever, I mean, cooperative that we are planning to build, we are building with confidence that those that understand the problem will be part of the solution. You understand? So that is why we are going to build our apps, a business community that has to strive from 10 moving forward, because we are looking at a potential trade institution of every African country that will be a part player in this network. You understand? Like
Yeah.
being
Um,
it yeah, being in the foreign ministry, the trade ministry, and maybe the business arm of that country. You understand? Like here in GCCI, the trade ministry, and the business ministry would help for us to get our things rolling out. But like I'm saying, because it's about time for prayers, we should be
yeah,
rounding up time
we're counting
because the
down.
1 hour.
We're
I've
counting down
missed,
to the hours.
I've missed at least 10 to 15 minutes of mine. But
Yeah.
then, whatever the situation is, I am grateful for this opportunity. Mohammed coming, I'm saying thank you to him, and Adeko also, who is unable to make it. It's quite a bad thing, but Alhamdulillah, that's life. And you being our moderator, the host, thank you for always being behind and trying to give us the first-hand opportunities we can have there. Warehouse can be provided depending on to the tour that we are planning. So let's see what has to happen. We have
Okay.
Gambians, we have Africans, we have people around the globe. It's depending on to what we are selling. The,
Okay.
the the mindset that we are trying to sell, it's what is important to me. This is my take for now. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, united we are strong, divided we are weak. Yeah. And the more
Thank you.
things we start to do and support ourselves and each other in doing, the better it is for us. Thank you very much again, Mr. Balajata from the Gambia. It's been a pleasure speaking to you again, my brother. Yeah. I look forward to our
Thank you.
next
Thank
meeting. Hopefully the powers that be,
you. Yeah.
okay, will leave us alone so we can get on with it and without any interruptions next time. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all.
Thank you.
It's been West African Business Solutions business show, WABS business show, business today. So until the next time we meet, my brother, you want to say goodbye to the people? Okay, thank you all
No, God,
again
I'm
for
grateful.
watching.
It's time for prayers. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you all for
Yeah.
watching. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, so you're back to London again. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your comments. Yeah, look forward to speaking to you again very soon in the near future. Happy 2026. May this year be prosperous, healthy, and supportive for you all this year, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Good night and God bless.